we wanted to create a project that really dove into the lives and made an impact on the lives of CJ students. And we were thinking about the challenges that they could possibly face while in JC, and realized that people do have very hectic schedules and very intense study lives, and that could possibly take a toll on students' mental health. So we thought it would be appropriate to combine the idea of man's relationship with nature and the need for a space where people can come down and relax after a long day of school.
Given that this year's theme was sustainability, after exploring various areas of sustainability in which we can work on, we eventually decided on social sustainability and in particular mental wellness. Personally, I do have friends who are overwhelmed, feeling apprehensive or even distressed about school, personal life or academics. And while some of them know how to effectively de-stress by engaging in their hobbies or sports, there are some others who are unable to do so because they might not have the outlet or to do so, or even a person whom they can confide in. And also as a leader, I think me and Yasmin have grown a lot through this experience because I've learned how to capitalize and leverage on the strength of my classmates, and to work in this room. So, for example, some of my classmates were had talents in designing, interior designing, or were very proficient in digital artwork, or even going into things like creating speeches and publicity. So yeah, I think tapping on everyone's strength and coming together as a team, as a class, was truly a very meaningful experience for me and Yasmin.
I think this year's theme offers students the opportunity to think across disciplines. It's also a very authentic topic that students can engage with. As most of us are Singaporeans, our lives revolve around food, and what better way than to use food as an opening, as a space for the students to start thinking about issues like food security. So the learning journey at a frog farm was meant to first elicit a psychological response from the students, and that was an entry point to get them to start reflecting on how their individual preferences and cultural backgrounds might influence the way they think of food. So this is also an entry point for students to start thinking about the cultural inflections, even the kind of economic landscape that they've grown up in, and to see how this influences the food that they consume. The frog farm is also what they call a traditional farm in Singapore, offers students an opportunity to think about the direction that Singapore is going in. So when we look at the topic of food security, 30 by 30, are there desired forms of food that are meant to be bred in Singapore? Are there desired kinds of food security that we're looking at in Singapore? And how does that gel with the different stakeholders, such as the government, small farmers, high-tech farmers, even consumers like them?